The Rampage is here. But there's nothing to fear. We have our trusty fortress, and its defense is top tier.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, I mean, I've been just dilly-dallying for a while. Yeah, diddly-dallying. Heard from Elder Fugan, task is to repel any monsters and make it into the stronghold. First Rampage, there's probably a lot you don't know, so he fills us in. It really isn't, but, you know, this camp here is our thing. That's the tent. And you can just go to the stronghold from either of those two gates.
Let's do this!
This maxes everything. We now have max attack, max defense, max HP, max stamina. There is still a supply box. It generally includes a Farcaster, which is fairly handy. Farcasters basically just take you instantly back to camp. You can place... I'll explain this stuff. Basically, there's these gates. That gate there, if it breaks, you lose. These little platforms here, you can build things on. We need to talk to him, though. He's probably about to tell us. Yeah. He's literally... I know how... Get these tutorials out of my face! We can build a ballista. We can mount said ballista, but I don't think yet. He'll tell us more about it later.
Put down some artillery!
Oh man, a defender ballista. You can only have so many of these. So, place them where you feel they will be most helpful.
Let's move on. Put down some artillery!
And down here, we can place down this, which basically is a proximity mine. This one's kind of in a bad spot. I don't like it, but it's really your only choice for out here.
Great.
Yeah, we have.
Let's move on. Come here.
Now we mount it. We have regular shot. We should go pew pew.
Give it a spin.
I
Look
did.
at this.
Right, I think I need to wait for him to finish his entire spiel. Basically, you got 10 shots, it automatically reloads.
Show me your moves.
The Craig shot stuns monsters.
Listen up.
As long as you hit them in the head. You have to hit them in the head. Sometimes easier said than done. Game, I'm literally ahead of you.
Give it a try.
Retreat shot. It makes monsters back off. You don't need to hit them exactly in the head, I don't think. You might have to. I've not noticed having to be that accurate with it. It also takes a very long time to reload. We can guard. That basically just makes it so that we get hit, we guard the attack. I think if you hit it at the exact right time, you can even parry an attack. But could be wrong on that one. Yeah, I'm a ballista pro. Can we just get this started yet? Yeah, already done it. Literally running circles around you.
They're coming.
Can I, yeah, I can.
Give it a try.
I think we can have 4 of these? No, 5. I myself just like having them set up basically all around here. They can turn fully around to see the other side. So, yeah, first horde is starting. Now, at this point, do not use your own weapon. There is a time for that, but for now, don't use it. This deals more damage than you could possibly be dealing right now. So, I'm just gonna run this thing out so it'll reload.
Another
Because you
job
can't
well
manually
done.
reload it. Yeah, that trap will just go
Great
off
find.
the first monster that goes over it.
Stay on your toes.
Right there, that's how Greg works. I could swear I hit its head, but it decided it didn't want to go. Now we've unlocked cannons. We could get rid of this
Excellent.
ballista and place down a cannon. I don't feel like it.
Look at that.
Gate, yeah, okay. There we go. Basically,
the
each of
gate.
these different things means different things. The Gatecratcher just goes straight for gates. The flying one basically does what a flying thing would do. It harasses you, it'll knock you off your turret. It basically attacks you, but in the air. And the other icon, which I forget what it is, it basically just attacks you and defenses.
Well done.
Yeah, the gates are still intact.
Oh,
I'm actually gonna do that just to get this starting to reload.
sweet.
And yeah, as the stronghold levels up, everything gets better. This first one is kind of painfully easy and really does not give you a good impression as to how these are actually going to be going. Like, this is not difficult. These monsters have immensely reduced HP. Yeah, we've unlocked the Dragonator. We don't need it yet. They're not even at it. The Dragonator's right over there.
Listen up.
And that right there is this being kind of unreliable. I'm actually going to come down here and grab these. Yeah, the Azeros has appeared. I don't overly
They're
care.
coming.
These are various extra things you can use for helping defend. Once again, don't use them now. Just to show, those effects do still work on these. Counter signal, here we go. Now is when you man your weapon.
Show me your move.
Ugh, sneezing. I'm allergic to Azeros. We are now dealing more damage than this ballista could be dealing because of the counter signal. This is kind of where shrapnel comes in handy here. Pierce is still helpful. Like, there we go. But just remember, there is a time and place for your own weapon. Voice crack.
Listen up.
And a time and place for the
Assume
the
defensive
defenses.
positions.
Yeah, I'd like to. Can I?
Come here.
Where is he? Oh, he's right here. Okay. Hey, buddy. Buddy. But. Buddy, could I thank you?
Ready to thrash?
The stronger level increased before. I use the Dragonator. Yeah, you basically you push the lever.
Give him a warm welcome.
You push the lever and then yeah.
Oh,
Elder Fugan is here. So now we come all the way over to here. Do I have to talk to him again? I do. Okay. I already know how all of this works. So we hold A to remove this. We now install Elder Fugan.
coming. Hey, don't worry about it. You can do it.
Now, if this is damaged, I'm going to remove it.
Assume defensive
And just to show a
position.
different thing, I will put a cannon here. As you probably noticed, we do have more extra defenses now for the auto placement that we can put down. put a wyvern fire here, I guess. Pop over here. Put down a cannon. I'll move one of the ballista to here. If you place down more, it just automatically removes one of the ones you have placed down. And we'll put a defender cannon here. Now, the issue with Fugen, he is about to get rid of himself. He's about to hit pretty hard, but there he goes. He's gone. It's a one-time use thing. He does not recover. So, use these only when you need to.
That's it.
Cannons! Work like cannons.
Come here, move.
They go bang.
Look at this.
Now, you're probably noticing an issue here already. It's dealing far less damage. I don't like these. I'm actually going to quickly remove it. I've shown it. I'm getting rid of it now. Also, we can mount that Azeros. I don't like mounting during these. Damn it, I did not want to mount.
I'm in control now.
Come on, get me off the Azeros. Game. Why does that have to be the same button? I wanted to get on the ballista. This thing is now also hitting twice, at a much faster rate than the cannon was. It's just simply not worth it to use the cannon, in my opinion anyway. Also, that gate has been destroyed. It's just gone now.
They're coming.
The Great Ruggy is here. You
Listen
might be
up.
able to tell what's about to happen. So, I'm getting ready for that.
Defend the gate.
I also want to... There we go. Counter signal. This is how it usually goes. Ow. Yeah, it usually goes with you getting hit. You usually just get a set amount of time. Exploding kunai, hit like dump trucks. These barrel bombs. It just wasted that one. Yeah, the barrel bombs are hard to use. They're bombs. You only have to defeat the leader of it to win. So we don't need to take care of that Azeros. We can ignore that Azeros. And quite simply, we have no reason to even bother that Azeros.
You can place some artillery again.
We win.
That's my ace.
That is why I would
Excellent.
suggest bowguns. Had we been using not a bowgun,
See what you have.
specifically a light bowgun, that might have actually taken a little while. Somehow our gates still took damage. The gate's health is in the top left-hand corner. It's the little flower. Somehow it took damage. How did it take damage? There's still another gate in the way. Or does it count all the gate's healths? I don't know. Yeah, allergies. Should try not to sneeze. I'm pretty sure after all the amount of time I have spent indoors, I have actually gained a pollen allergy. So, might be a little stuffed up.
Hey!
Looks like things have calmed down a bit.
Elder Fugen wants us to go back to camp.
have any orders. Let's retreat.
It's coming after us!
That monster is known as Magnum Malo. It appears alongside the Rampage and feeds on the Horde.
It eats them?
50 years ago, Kimura Village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
So that could happen again?
What? That's terrible. How can we fight against that?
Don't worry, Yamoki. This time around, we have a skilled hunter by our side. I want you to slay Magnum Malo for us. We need you to protect Kimura Village.
I want to help fight. I'm coming with you.
Me too. I don't know how much help I can be, though.
That's the spirit. However, this is something that needs to be handled by a hunter.
But...
Kimura is more than steel and hunters. The two of you should focus on the things you do best.
the things...
We do best?
You two have to be strong every day. That way, the answer will come to you before long. Right. Let's head back to the village.
There we are. We got a B. Because, well, we didn't get the stronghold all the way to the top. Don't know how you manage that, but here we get some Defender Ticket 1s. Those are basically the reward for Rampage quests, is Defender Tickets. However, thanks to our efforts, Kimura has emerged relatively unscathed. Things are gonna get real hairy now that Magnum Malo is on hands. Coming back to the stronghold, showed its ugly face during the Rampage 50 years ago. So lost his neck trying to stop it from taking the village. Safety of Kimura is in our hands. I mean, it's probably Magnum Malo that's behind it. Let's be honest. It's what everything's pointing at the moment.
Have a look around.
You just tell us. Special technique to upgrade weapons in order to do a better chance against the Rampage. Call it ramping up. It uses the Rampage tickets.
What is it?
So we can now ramp up weapons. Basically, every weapon, I'll use this as a thing to show, has Rampage skills. In this case, Affinity Boost 1, Small Monster Exploit, and Buddy Rally. You can choose one of these. You can basically just see what kind of effects they have. Affinity Boost boosts Affinity. This increases your damage to small monsters. This boosts your buddies. I'm going with this. As mentioned, every weapon has their own. This uses extra things that we don't even have access to yet. Well, extra tickets we don't have access to yet. The attack boost, fire boost, and fire blight exploit. If you can cause fire blight to a monster, this will deal more damage to it. There are so many of these. Here we see Affinity 2. Yeah, we'll go over them when we get to them, because there's so many to go over. And some of which we don't have access to see yet, but some of which I don't think anybody even knows what they do yet. At least last I was looking, nobody knew what they did yet. So,
Are you foraging or upgrading?
now, we can see the Kezu armor. Which, you know, is pretty neat. It's basically just some rubbery Crusader armor, which is pretty cool. It's interesting armor. We've seen all of these skills so far. I don't overly know what weapon this would be for. Potentially greatsword, I guess. But,
Haste
you know,
makes waste. Take all the
it's not
time
the
you
worst armor. Now, I believe... No, we can't. I was thinking we might be able to see the Roggy armor. But we cannot. Now, can we... Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, we can't. It's kind of we might be able to see the upgrade for the one we're using. One thing I will note, before I forget. The Riambra tree, this is basically where it ends. It's not a good long-term light bow gun. Don't get used to using it. It will become irrelevant for you
take hours.
very quickly.
I'm used to waiting.
Well, I say very quickly. By high rank, it'll basically be irrelevant. So if you want to use it, make it and use it now. It is really good. I would heavily advise you to do so, but you're going to be replacing it. You just are. It does not keep up. It doesn't go as far. It's just not worth it.
The village is in your hands.
Now, I believe we have stuff to do down here. Yeah, the Rampage is probably the only thing we'll actually be doing this episode. Oh, I thought you actually had something to say to us. But we can definitely deal with our buddy trading. Buddy bargaining.
Let's go.
Get another of that going. And then we take these. Let's see. I am kind of tempted to buy some energy drinks. But I won't.
Let us negotiate.
We can buy this now, which is basically a commemorative item. So we'll pick it up. And Rare finds she has really nothing helpful for us. This is basically just money. Getting 50 points for 1,000 Zenny. Flash bombs are handy, but not as handy as they were in previous games, so I'm not going to go out of my way to get them. This, we can actually check on the progress. One more quest. So, you know, there is that. We still have a few more people to talk to, and we will also have to talk to, well, let's talk with Hinoa here
It's
first.
a good day for a hunt.
If your hands full juggling Magnamalo and the Rampage, with Komora Village united, we can do anything. It's always a dawn after even the darkest night. Now we don't have any information on Magnamalo's location. Yeah, we still have 3-star quests to do. And now we can just do Rampage
You want to take on
quests.
the Calamity? Take care of
Here we have Komitsu. Just to talk. Can I give you something? Sure. It's the Garb of Glad Tidings. You can put it on your Kahoot and it brings you good luck. On top of that, I wish lots and lots of extra Glad Tidings into it for you. If they come true, and you get a whole bunch of good luck because of it. There we go. We have another outfit for our Kahoot now. Now, I'm pretty sure we need to come up here and talk to, yep, this
I got
idiot.
everything you need.
He literally is telling us, as mentioned, the exact same thing. Mercenaries, yeah, we've been doing this for a while. Like, I hate this. That is probably the only thing I do not like about Rise, and I will probably complain about it every single time we have to do this. Like, having to go there and have them tell you the exact same thing you've just been told out here is annoying. And it's not even like, oh, if you're doing hub quests, you spawn in there. You don't, to what I remember. I think you always spawn out here. I think you might spawn in there, but either way, you're probably still going to come out here anyway. Especially because out here people have things to tell you about, and there's more things out here. Like, it's just weird to me how they did it. Nah, this one can go a bit long. I want to go take on the Great Roggy.
How about this weather, Which quest would you like?
Let's do it. As you just saw, this probably will not take the longest. We won't be hitting as hard, but it's still probably not going to take the longest to do. Now, the new dongo we got is Leg Day. Decreases the stamina while running on walls. I don't like it, but hey, you might.
I know what you like.
Yeah, you do know what I like, because I have them saved.
Yeah. Good luck.
Cursed hunting ground. Those who set foot there never again are found. For when the bird wyvern comes and unleashes its breath, its virulent poison brings a swift death.
I accidentally moved one of the sticks. It's like, you want to skip? No, I don't. I don't know who would try using the stick to skip, but apparently somebody had. In testing, so like, yeah, we should add a little prompt for that. That does show you can skip those if you don't like watching them. I don't know why you wouldn't want to watch them, because they're just kind of cool, but, you know. So you will note, the game is giving us antidotes, not nullberries. Nullberries cannot cure poison. They remove blights, not status ailments. That is an important distinction to make. It's also why I'm carrying antidotes with me. Because nullberries are a lot easier to get a hold of than antidotes. They're both pretty easy, but nullberries are just easier. Yeah, I'll take this attack up. It probably won't matter too much. Now, I want to show off the burst slicing, because it's just kind of neat. It basically doubles your amount of slicing ammo. Which, as you can probably tell, is pretty cool. Now, our Pierce would probably be dealing more damage, but purely just because, you know, 3 hits, it's going to hit a lot as it passes through. We can do it more often. Just gotta shoot that to get it going.
This one's gonna hit hard.
Oh, is it really, though? Oh, hey, we've slain a small monster. This bowgun here is why I've been making note of where you can get latch berries. Because you might be thinking, oh, well, surely Pierce 2 is a... No, it isn't. Because you're only firing one shot of it. Now, with this bowgun, it's still decently handy. It's a good backup ammo. But this is your main ammo. This will just put out far more damage than Pierce 2 could even hope to do. Almost just walked right into that poison. I should probably heal, though. So I am taking a few hits. Convenient! We are Lazarus. Ow. Come on, Azeros, you can do it. So Friskus decided to start making noise, as she does. Azeros, fine. Just be the one being beaten up. See if I care. I don't like Azeros or Legamdi. Now, the Great Roggy here, he's pretty good. We get a bunch of Azeros materials. I would have rathered a bunch of Great Roggy stuff, but can't have everything. Now, as you may be able to guess, the burst firing for shrapnel works the exact same way as the burst pierce does. You fire 3 rounds of it just wrecks things. Kind of what it does. Actually, I'll come back to the slicing. Oh, it's leaving.
It got away.
Coward! Is there... We need some... There's one. We need some of these guys still. I'm gonna take a quick peek around for another. We could also take out the Zariamba and get material from that, but... That's just a mushroom. May as well grab it. I've noticed occasionally when I make mention that, oh, Frisk is making noise, you guys can't even hear it, but I can hear it, so if I seem like I get distracted, it's because she's off making noise. There we go. And hey, it ran to some honey. I also didn't grab a trap again, so looks like we're killing it. I just remembered we don't have a trap. I could go back to camp, grab a trap. I just don't want to. Oh, well, that little guy just got sliced up. Let's just use some normal too. Let's not actually. This is a good bowgun. Oh, hi Azeros, you're back. Stop hitting me already. Let me do things. Bye, Azeros. Meat.
Come and have your dinner.
I don't think it'll even work here, but you know. Ow. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna work here. And yeah, we are also definitely going to run out of juice ammo.
Be careful.
Well, yeah, let's see if I can show off this. That is what this special ammo is for. Well, not for, but that's what it does. It's pretty handy. Running in that camera is so awkward. There's that taken care of. Yeah, basically, if any monster does an attack near that, it'll explode and damage them. Or you can attack near it and explode. It'll explode and damage things. And it goes for a few hits. Like, it's pretty nice. And, well, you can have multiple of them. You can have multiple of them stacked right on top of each other. So that's now 2 hits of it. We could have had all 3. It's pretty nice. Generally, I like to set that down and basically right next to a monster that's already been knocked down. And then just fire a bunch of shrapnel rounds at them. Works really well. And we get our quest rewards, which isn't much. It's partially why I like capturing, because then we would have gotten 3 extra awards in here. I get we got the 3 carves, but we also would have been done a lot sooner. Here we are back. Now we shall handle our mercenaries. We'll check out this new armor first.
How are you doing?
This is right here, the Roggy stuff. It's basically cowboy armor. Well, cowgirl in our case. It's not the best. The evade extender is nice. Ammo up is new. It basically increases the ammo capacity of things. It's not the worst, but I'm still not the biggest fan of having it. It would help us with our pierce ammo problem of only having 2 things loaded. But, and then you get this, which is okay, but we don't have much specific poison, so...
See you later.
Now, let us come and deal with our mercenaries. Looks like we get another potential buddy ticket. No, a Lagani apple. I'll take it. That's arguably more helpful. And our mercenaries got us not much. Some sushi fish. I'm not really expecting them to get us much yet. They're not very high level yet, so... let us go with... this one. I mean, they are level 6 there, and a 6 and a 5 here. So they are leveling up, but... hey, they actually have expected outcome of 2 this time. Once again, if we were to Lagani Apple, it goes up to 3. But we only have 4. I'm not going to for now. Off they go. Now, one more thing we can do while we're here, and I may as well do it. We're gonna hire some buddies. Let's grab you. No, I'm not gonna name them. You. There is not many of them that are above level 1. Basically, any of them above level 1, I'm just gonna hire. Oh, I accidentally hit yes. But don't want to rename them.
That's a good pick. Roger.
There we go.
Take care of your buddies.
Now we can come over to the buddy expert. Buddy Dojo. This basically just trains some buddies. Set the rounds to the maximum. And you just shove in some buddies. Actually, we have more than we need. Only by 1. Right, we had 1 extra Palico. Whoops. Oh well, convenient. Now in here, if we use a Lagani apple, it boosts every round of training. And removes the point cost. I would personally say to use Lagani apples here, if you want a bunch of buddies trained up for doing various other things. Which is basically what I'm doing this for. So I'm going to set that up, and now they will train for 10 quests, and by the end of it, they will level up. And you can actually see them all training here. And they're all wearing the same equipment because, well, they're all wearing the default equipment, using the default weapons. Their equipment doesn't matter. We just want them higher level. But, with that, that is actually going to be it for today. Can set down here. There we go. Yeah, the camera, the controller, the brain. We can do this. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully I shall see you here next time as we probably finish off 3-star quests. See you all then.